Hello and welcome to another Kubota B7001 video. There were a couple of things I forgot to check during the service, but they're not critical items, just so that you are aware of them. There's a drain plug over here. This is the gearbox bell housing area. In theory, you shouldn't get anything out of here. If you get oil out of here, then one of the seals might be leaking from the engine or the gearbox, which you'll have to split the tractor in two in order to investigate. If you get water out of here, then something with your seal might be damaged. And you would also need to take it apart to investigate. I don't drive through water or when it's raining, so there shouldn't be any water coming out of here. Oil, I don't know. When I put the tractor together a bit over a year ago now, everything looked fine. There weren't any leaks, so it should be okay. I don't really have a drain pan underneath, just a lid in case there's any drops. So this one here is a size 14. So that's all good. There's little bits of grease on here, but I think that's just a bit of dirt. As it can be seen, there's no oil coming out, there's no water coming out, so that's a good sign. Okay, I'll close it back up. Okay, now we go to the other side and we check the drain bolt on this part. Again, you shouldn't get any oil out of there. There is what appears here a fill hole, but as I understand it's just for grease, because here is the universal joint for the front wheel drive shaft. The drive shaft is inside this tube here. So inside here there's a uni joint in order to transmit the drive into the front differential, and it shouldn't really be filled with oil, because well, the oil would just leak out through the boot area here, because although the clamp is on it, it's not a super tight seal. But again, when I put everything together, I did grease it to protect it from rusting, and the drain plug is on the other side. So again, it's more, if there's oil coming out, it'll be front differential oil. If there's water coming out, then water may have entered either through the pipe here at the top or via one of the boot clamps, or with a pour gasket over here. Okay, let's go to the other side. Here it is. It's just a size 10. Again, there's no dripping out, just a tiny bit of grease on the top of the thread of the bolt, which is of course because I put grease in there. It was still nice and clean. We should be fine. Okay. And I forgot to explain that one or two other little things. I think I forgot to mention the parking brake lock lever. So this is the parking brake lever. You press the pedals down and it locks it on that tab. And when you press the pedals a little bit harder, it releases automatically. So that's done like this. So now it's engaged, and to release it, it's like so. Then there's a little compartment I forgot to explain. There, this part here, little compartment in there. Originally, it would have contained a toolkit that came with the tractor from new. Of course, second hand and something from the 70s, the toolkit is long gone. So, sometimes I put gloves in there, or a pair of pruning shears, in case I have to go under some branches that are hanging low. I cut them off. Nice and easy to keep something small in there. You can also keep your drinks bottle or a stack if you feel like a snack whilst you're busy with your tractor. So leave it, locks pretty well. I think I've covered everything now. And the hydraulic oil dipstick over here. So yeah, at the right level. Check that once in a while. And I think that covers it all. I'm sure I'll think of something else at some point, but for now, that's it. Thanks for joining me on this little video clip, and I'll see you on the next one.